Hello students, today we will study about the next topic of solution chapter. Okay, in last class we was study the osmosis and the types of osmosis and about the semi-permeable membrane. So this topic is okay. Now we are studying the next topic is osmotic pressure. Okay, so first question is this: what is osmotic pressure? Okay, so what is the definition of osmotic pressure? So the definition of osmotic pressure is the excess pressure which applied to the solution to prevent the entry of solvent through semi-permeable membranes. Okay, so this is the definition of osmotic pressure. Okay, this is the definition and the pressure which applied to the solution to prevent the entry of solvent through semi-permeable membranes. Okay, about the semi-permeable membranes I also told you in last class. Okay, now the osmotic pressure. Okay, so this is the definition of osmotic pressure and what is the measurement of osmotic pressure? How can we measure? So there are a method for measurement. Okay, so what is the measurement of osmotic pressure? So we have one method of Berkeley and Hartley. Okay, we have method of Berkeley and Hartley. So in this method, first to draw the diagram. Okay, what is the diagram? So I will draw the diagram of Berkeley and Hartley. Okay, like this, to draw one diagram and then you easily understand the method of Berkeley and Hartley. Okay, okay, so this is a diagram and how many parts they contain first. So I will explain you. Okay, this is called pressure gauge. And this is a funnel. Okay, then what is this? They both are a semi-permeable membranes. Okay, and this is an artificial semi-permeable membranes. And what is the name of this? Copper ferrocyanide. Okay, then there are capillary tube are there. So what is the name of this? Capillary tube. Okay, and this is a metal container, and there are external force, or you say external pressure should be applied. Okay, and this is the place, you know, the in metal container the solution should contain solution, and there are solution also, and this is a porous spot, there are water. Okay, so this is a Berkeley-Hartley diagram. Okay, then what is the method of this? What is the method and what is the work process of Berkeley-Hartley? I will explain you. First, method. Okay, so the apparatus contain metal container, okay, and porous pot, which are connected with capillary tube, okay, in diagram you see that, and semi-permeable membranes also, okay, and semi-permeable membranes are copper ferrocyanide, okay, we are using the copper ferrocyanide semi-permeable membranes, okay. Then it contains funnel and pressure gauge for note the pressure. So this is a method, okay. So the apparatus, what the apparatus have contained, okay, this is method. And what is the work process? So I will explain you work process also, okay. So in work process, the metal container contain solution, okay, and the porous pot contain solvent. You see in the diagram that porous pot contain water and water is a solvent here, no? This is then when solvent tend to move to the solution, the level of capillary tube will decrease because the porous pot connected with capillary tube, okay. So this is the indication that the solvent should moving tend to the solution. Then the solution which applied the pressure and the level of capillary tube became remain stationary, okay. So this is a osmotic pressure measurement, okay, and this is a measurement method of Berkeley and Hartley, okay, and this is all the process of method and the work process. And then what is the profit of Berkeley and Hartley? So there are two major profits are there. First, is the concentration of solution will not change and second one as the high pressure the semi-permeable membranes are not pressured. Okay, so this is the topic about the measurement of osmotic pressure and definition of osmotic pressure also. Okay, in next class we will study the last topic of this chapter. After this chapter we finished. Okay.